Hola a todos, yo soy señor Quesada, and today we are going to learn about sustantivos y adjetivos en español, nouns and adjectives in Spanish. First of all, these are going to be your notes. So on a piece of paper, take notes on the topic explained. Make sure you highlight or underline important questions or ideas presented. And finally, once you're done, take pictures of your notes and upload those pictures to Google Classroom so you can get credit for this assignment. Let's begin. First of all, what is a sustantivo or a noun? Well, if you remember some time ago, you learned that sustantivos or nouns are words that refer to people, places, things or objects, and ideas, such as happiness. Well, the concept in English and Spanish is really the same. Sustantivos, in Spanish, all sustantivos have a gender. That's the difference between English and Spanish. In English, nouns do not have a gender, they're just objects. In Spanish, they do, every single one of them. They are either masculino or femenino. I know, surprising, isn't it? Well, if a noun refers to people, they have what we call a natural gender. What does that mean? Well, for example, the picture on the left, we have a male teacher, maestro. The picture on the right, we have a female teacher, maestra. The noun is automatic. We have niño, a niña, and amigo, an amiga. Notice that all those masculine nouns ended with the letter O, all those feminine nouns ended with the letter A. But what happens when the noun does not refer to a person and only refers to an object or a thing? Well, if the noun doesn't refer to a person and only refers to an object or a thing, then the gender is based on their ending. Well, what does that mean? Most sustantivos masculinos are going to end in the letter O. For example, we have libro, carro, perro, and baño. Notice that all of those nouns end with the letter O. On the other hand, sustantivos femeninos usually end with the letter A. For example, camisa, casa, mesa, and computadora. If you notice, all of them end with the letter A. Also, notice that I said most of them, masculinos and femeninos, end with these letters. There are some exceptions to these rules. Let's continue. Some other sustantivos have a gender that must be learned. That's because they do not end with the letter A nor with the letter O. So you need to memorize those. When you learn the word, you need to also memorize the gender. For example, el papel or un papel. In this case, the word paper is a masculine noun. Clase, la clase or una clase. In this case, the noun is a feminine noun. Calle, this is la calle or una calle. This is a feminine noun. Or café, el café or un café. This is a masculine one. So as you can see, three of these nouns end with the letter E, but only one of them is a masculine noun. Again, you need to memorize these nouns. Sustantivos plurales. How do we go from making a noun singular to make it plural? Well, we need to do that when we need to say that there's more than one of something. Now, What we do to make nouns plural in Spanish is the following. Number one, if the sustantivo or the noun ends in a vowel, then all we need to do is add the letter S. Number two, if the sustantivo ends in a consonant, then we add ES. And number three, if the sustantivo ends in the letter Z, we're going to change the letter Z to a C and then add ES. Let's look at some examples of these. So when a noun ends in the letter O or any vowel, all we need to do is add an S to the ending of the word. And we have a plural one. For example, perro, perros, libro, libros, camisa, camisas, computadora, computadoras. If the noun ends in a consonant, all we need to do is add es at the end of the word. For example, papel, papeles, refrigerador, refrigeradores, camión, camiones, y suéter, suéteres. When the noun ends in the letter Z, like I said before, we're going to change the Z to a C and then add es. Here are some examples. Una luz, muchas luces. Notice how the Z changes to a C. Un pez, muchos peces. Un lápiz, muchos lápices. Adjectives follow a similar pattern in Spanish. Now, something that you need to remember is that adjetivos or adjectives in Spanish need to agree with nouns in gender and number. What does that mean? Well, it means that if the noun is masculine, then the adjective has to be masculine as well, so it matches. If your noun is feminine, then you have to make your adjective feminine as well. When we're talking about number, we're talking about how many there are of something. So if we have a singular noun, we have to keep the adjective singular. If we have a plural noun, then we have to make the adjective plural so it matches. Let me give you some examples of this. El chico es simpático. Notice on the first sentence that chico is masculine. So the word simpático matches that in number, it's only one, and gender. They both end with the letter O. La chica es simpática. Because now we have a feminine noun, simpática was changed to feminine as well, so it matches the noun it's describing. Notice that both of them are in the singular form. Los chicos son simpáticos. Since I'm talking about more than one person now, notice how the adjective simpáticos is matching the number. It's plural, many of them, but also matches the gender. Chicos simpáticos. Same thing happens when we change it to a feminine. Las chicas son simpáticas. Remember, everything needs to match in gender and number. Here, you can see the agreement in gender. Everything is masculine in the top sentences. Everything is feminine in the bottom sentences. And here, you can see the agreement in number. On the left-hand side, everything is singular. On the right-hand side, everything is plural. Well, this is it for today. If you're taking notes, if you're done with your notes, remember that you need to highlight and underline important questions and ideas. And once you're done, you need to take some pictures of your notes and upload those pictures to Google Classroom. Please complete those and add it to Google Classroom, mark it down so I can give you credit. Be ready to watch the next video. Adios.